Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Stephen A. Williams, president and founder of the creditrepairshop.com. And in today's video, we're going to talk quickly about debt relief programs. Can you still be sued if you're in a debt relief program, like with some of the companies that are out there that say that they can help you pay down your debt, credit card debt, or unsecured debt? Can you still be sued if you are in a debt relief program? The answer to that is yes, and let me tell you the reasons why. Um, but there is a law that states that you cannot be sued if you are in negotiations for debt. But the problem is that when you're in a debt relief program, you're actually not in negotiations yet. Um, so I'm going to walk you through exactly what these companies do so you can understand. And their advertisements don't make it clear to people. It mainly talks about the end result, which there's nothing wrong with that, but people need to clearly hear what they're talking about. And they do say it in their sales pitch and their sign up process. But I think that people are so focused on saving money on their payment, and they're so focused on getting into a debt relief program so they can, see the light at the end of the tunnel that, I'm going to be paying off this debt at a discount. So what happens is you sign up with these companies, and they line up all of your unsecured debt, and then what they do is they have this calculation where they're going to see what monthly payment you would need to make, because they're going to estimate it. They're going to estimate what they believe from their past settlements that they've gotten, what they believe they could settle the debt for, and then their profit is what they're going to settle for, the difference between what they're going to settle for and what they have on in your account. So what they do is they line up all of your debts, and they say, okay, you used to pay, or you were supposed to pay $1,500 a month to all these credit cards that you have. And that's why they want you to have a certain amount. They believe that if you owe $10,000 or more, that your payment that you were potentially having to pay is going to be higher. It's going to be like, 1,500 or 1,200, somewhere in that range, if you had 10,000 or more, with various cards. So what they do is they say, okay, instead of paying them $1,500 a month, you can pay us what? Let's just say they say $1,000, or let's just round it and say $1,000. You pay us $1,000 a month. You instantly are not paying $1,500, so you're saving $500. And light bulb goes over the person's head and say, "That's an excellent deal for me." Then the next thing is they say, what you have to do is you have to stop paying those credit cards. And then the credit card companies will have to charge off the accounts before they will actually go into a settlement phase. So what during that period, what they want you to do is keep paying that payment, and it'll keep adding up the building up the escrow. And then after the escrow is built up, they're going to start contacting one by one, trying to settle the accounts based on what you have coming in and what you have paid. Because they're still going to want to make profit, and there's huge profit that these companies make. They really do try to settle for the minimum amount, but they cannot guarantee that amount. And this is where people get into trouble. So, but for the question that someone had here on YouTube was, can I be sued? I'm in a debt relief program, but I got served a lawsuit. And yes, you can, because you're in that phase of them building up your escrow account. So what you have to do is contact them, and hopefully you've paid enough into your escrow account to where the service that you're with can contact the creditor or the plaintiff attorney and try to work out a settlement. But you can be sued. They can take you to court, and you can actually have a judgment placed against you, even though you're in that debt relief program. So if you find yourself in that situation, you need to contact them. Now, if you are, if they have not sued you, or let me back up, they cannot sue you if you call a debt collector and you say, okay, let's kind of negotiate. I'm thinking that I want to pay off this debt, get have this craziness stop. This is my debt, but I can't pay you what I owed, and I know that you bought this debt for, cheap for nothing. They cannot sue you during that process. So if you are in conversations and you're just going back and forth, you're like, hey, give me a week, let me try to see what I can do and come back. They cannot move forward. So if you are sued and they move forward at that time, you could actually sue them because they've violated the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act on negotiating the debt while on suing you while you're in negotiation with paying the debt collector. So they cannot sue you if it's in that situation, but they can sue you if you're in a debt relief program if the company has not contacted them about settling. And to be clear, they do not contact any of the companies when you sign up and start paying your escrow into your escrow account. They do not contact them. None of them do. I don't care what they say. Well, I don't want to say none of them do because that's absolute. 99% of them do not because they don't want to draw that attention, and as a matter of fact, they wanted to get charged into the charge off status and then potentially sold to a third party because then they know that they can potentially get a low settlement on that original debt. So I want to end the video here. If you need help with your credit, please visit thecreditrepairshop.com. If you need just have some questions about debt settlement, drop me an email or go to live chat on my website, thecreditrepairshop.com. Drop me a quick question. I'll answer it for you. If you have debt collectors coming after you, get the debt validation letter because it can stop a lot of third party debt collectors that are coming after you. Please subscribe to my channel. Please hit the notification bell so you can know get notified when new videos are coming out. And I hope that this content and this information was valuable to you. This is Stephen A. Williams, President and founder of thecreditrepairshop.com. Thank you.